Hello, my name is Eric Marquez, and today I'm going to be interviewing Azriel Turney. Would you like to make an opening statement?
Hello, my name is Azriel Turney. I'm a second year student at SEATech and I make music for fun sometimes. So, growing up, my dad played piano. Very interesting guy. He does a lot of things. And what made me interested is, he kind of taught me how to play piano growing up and art as well, but we don't talk about that. So, it got me interested, and then next thing you know, I get access to like albums and all this stuff, and made me really more interested in making music, so I decided to give it a try for myself. So when I started SEATech, believe it or not, so I've actually been using a keyboard at home to record because our old home and all this stuff, piano had to be given away and all this. So basically, I just play the keyboard at home. I don't usually record it. I usually just have actually no, I do record it. It's like on my phone, like recordings. But like other than that, like I didn't really exactly add more to it. So when I got access to the studio for the first time, learning all these new programs and stuff was like, whew, no, no. This looks very complicated. I was really scared at first, like there's so much that goes into music that you don't realize. Like it's the tiniest sounds that make like such a big part in the music. So learning the programs was like very safe, honestly, because you get to actually add more than just like the piano. You can add like synths or an arpeggiator or a, a, a trumpet even. I don't know, I'm just naming these off my head. When I'm making music, I really love working alone, especially because I can have thoughts to myself, and like I can easily focus on the thing that I need to work on the most, as well as with like the stuff that's in the studio. I don't want things to be so complex, like all in like one tiny space. It's like confusing, having that all spread out and like helps my brain function and focus so easily. Because when you have so much clutter, like faced into like one tiny table, let's say, it's just a lot to stress you out, and like it feels very pressuring to like make music. Yeah. Like if I'm like in a city, let's say, and I'm looking around, colors, the warmth, the temperature, everything about like the area and that is established around me. It can give me an idea of like, wow, this place kind of sounds like jazz would be playing here, or maybe like there's this dirty alleyway. It kind of sounds like something scary is gonna happen. You got to take in the environment and like establish like what does it sound like? What would it sound like if you incorporated music, like background music, like a score, like a cinematic score. So if I'm like, let's say, stressed out from the music making and I just want it to be perfect, but I just can't, so what happens, I'll step out, go out for a walk and like admire everything, talk to friends or something for just a tad bit, and it'll ease the stress out of me, and it'll make me much more comfortable. And then when I go back in the studio, I have like a new refreshed mind ready to start over or start again or fix whatever needs to be fixed. So I use Logic X, unfortunately. Um, and the thing that took me by surprise immediately is that I did not know that you could like set an auto BPM, which is beats per minute. So it's like you can adjust like the BPM throughout the song, which by the way, I didn't know that you could do this. Artists do this pretty often. And so like taking an example, like A&W by Lana Del Rey. It's a two-part track, and basically the first half is a really slow part, and it transitions into this very like a little bit faster part. And that's like a change in BPM and tempo. It's pretty much a whole new song put into the same song, which I really admire. So some of my goals for if I end up making it in the music industry, let's say, some of my goals, is just like I want to connect with the listener. A lot of artists do that, and with beats, you can easily like it's a story without words. You can connect with an audience. You can feel who they are. Like there's a target audience for like specific like genres.
This is Azriel, and this has been his response and interview. And any closing statements?
Bye.